Welcome to the first set of classroom slides. So you found your way to the classroom. This will have videos for your week for learning and also daily messages I will have. The first thing I want you to do every time when you come into the classroom is I want you to check the stream. This is where I'll have announcements and reminders and things like that. The next thing you're going to do is come to the Classworks tab. This is where your assignments will be posted. Most weeks you're going to have two assignments. You'll have a reading assignment and a math assignment. Later on, we'll add social studies and science. Writing is going to be part of both reading and social studies, so there won't be separate assignments for that. This week, you're only going to have one assignment. You're going to have what I call classroom slideshow. This is where I will teach. I will have my teaching videos posted. So you're going to have a reading classroom every week and a math classroom every week. It will be with your journal, so you'll know the difference between the two. And you can come here. It will have all sorts of great resources for you. One of the things I want to show you is the links you will have. So I'm sure you recognize some of the icons over here. For instance, you can notice here's your classroom icon. This will take you to the classroom, which you're already in, but if you have this offline, it would take you there. You also have Class Link. Class Link is the hub for all of our different sources we have. You can also see we have the Connected, which is the My Math, our math curriculum. Here is our Think Central for our reading. Down here we have Sora. That is the ebook resource. Over here is Imagine Learning. You might have remembered that starting up last spring. Here is Renaissance for things like the STAR test. Over here is Destiny. Later on, we're going to be able to still reserve books and have them picked up with material, so you'll be able to still check books out. And then finally down here, you'll see you have the Google Meet tab. You don't have to use any of these links. You can get to them however you're used to, but I thought I'd put them here for convenience. I want you to notice this arrow. This arrow is always going to be there when there's something that is linked. So if you see lots of things in this Google Classroom, you see there's a kitty and there's a sign over there blinking and things. If it doesn't have an arrow next to it, it means it's not actually linked to anything, so there's no reason to click on it. Let's see. You're going to have a journal every week. This is the first journal you're going to have. It's the back to school journal. So it looks different than the other journals will look, but this one is your back to school one. And I want to remind you that every week you're going to have a reading one and a math one, and then later on we'll add social studies and science. What you get to do first is you get to personalize this. You can see that you can put your name here. You're just going to click in that box and type your own name in there. And this first week is just some get to know you type things that we'll get to do. It's the same types of things we might do if we were actually in person in the classroom. The next slide I'm going to show you is our slides for the week. You can see that it has the date at the top. Notice that Monday is Labor Day, no school, but then it has a list of your week's work and how you should kind of pace everything out. I also want you to notice the arrows. That means every single day is linked. So if I click on Tuesday, it's going to take me to Tuesday's set of slides. If I click on Wednesday, it'll take me to Wednesday's set of slides. Then I want you to also notice way down at the bottom, notice it says checklist. I'm going to go over the checklist and let you know exactly what that is when you click on it. So when you click on checklist, you're going to look and find something like this. This is my record for when I've noticed you've finished your work. I'll be checking throughout the day and definitely at the end of each day to see what you've completed. You don't have to turn anything in until the end of the week, but it's how I will go through and look and see if I've seen your work. Now, I will come in here and check these off. Don't panic if you say you finished something and I haven't checked it off. It just means I haven't seen it yet. But if you do ever have a concern, you can definitely message me, and I will be showing you how to do that later on when we have our class meetings. Now, I want you to notice the colors at the top of this as well. So those are the colors of the rainbow, and it is also very similar to what you see at colors here. So if you notice by Monday, there's a red dot, Tuesday is orange, Wednesday is yellow, Thursday is green, and Friday is blue. And I have color coded all of your tasks within the Google Classroom so that way they're easy for you to spot when you are on the correct day. I know right now it's new, but pretty soon it will probably be a little bit easier to read. Let's see. If I click on Tuesday, it's going to take me to a slide that looks like this. And then I want you to notice that in the corner, I have that same orange dot every single day because Tuesday is orange for the color of the rainbow. And so every single day I have, you can see that right now I have at least 4 slides that are going to represent those days. If I scroll on that other side, I'm also going to notice that I will come to a big stop sign. Now, I'm going to go over what that stop sign means later on, but I will go through and talk to you about, or that's how you know you're done with the day. Notice there's no color in the corner of that, so it's going to tell you when you can do that, okay? I also want you to notice that there's a task list for Tuesday. You have 2 tasks. Sometimes that will be options. If it says options, it means you only have to choose 1 or 2 to do. But when it's task, that means you're required to do all of them. Notice that there's a box over to the side. That is going to be where you're going to put an X when you've completed the task. Now, I don't check this. This is only for your own knowledge, but that is a way to kind of keep track of how you're going to get things done. So, now that we've been through the how to kind of navigate your journal, I want you to go to the next video and I want you to see what your first task is going to be. Good luck.